I recently received an increase in my credit card line with Navy Federal. I'm going to show you some tips on how you can qualify in this video. Subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell for more credit information. Check out my website and download your free hard inquiry removal package. We have other removal packages for all your negative items. If you have questions, reach me at my website and they go directly to my cell phone. Make sure you check it out in the link in the description of this video. Hey everyone, I hope you guys are doing well. I wanted to bring you a video on how you can get a increase in your credit line with Navy Federal. Now, if you are new to my channel, I bring you information to help you no matter where you are in your credit journey. This channel is dedicated to credit education. I'm not credit repair, but by watching this content, you can apply these strategies and help yourself to improve your credit score and help you get financing. Now, I want you guys to be very aware there's scammers in the comment section using my photo, replying to comments occasionally. Make sure if it is me replying to you, you will see my name highlighted in gray, and you can tap on my photo to make sure that the subscribers on this channel matches the subscriber base in that photo. So be aware. If you have any questions for me that is private that you would like to ask, in the description of this video is a link to my website. You can go there and submit your questions to me. Your questions go directly into my cell phone. Now, if you just have a general question, feel free to leave it in the comment section. So in this video, I'm going to give you some points where you can increase your chance of qualifying for the credit increase with your Navy Federal credit card. Now, if you are new to Navy Fed, some points that you guys need to know if you're not a member. In order to apply for a credit card, you must be a member. Navy Federal is the largest credit union in the United States, and it is designed to help those that are connected with the military and their families. But there are backdoor options. I made a video on that. I will leave the link to that video in the description of this video, so check that out if you're not a member. Also, I made a video on how I got recently a $25,000 credit card with Navy Fed, and I show you some testimonials of people I work with, and they also got larger limits with Navy Federal with a new credit card. So with Navy Federal, one thing that I will suggest to people before I ever go for a increase in my credit card with Navy Fed, if I do have an option to get a new card, I will go for that first, okay? And then on my subsequent cards would ask for a credit line increase. I found that that works best for me and that I had the best results by doing that. Now with Navy Federal on your personal side, you can only get 3 credit cards, okay, on your personal side. But if you have a business account, you can get another 3 business credit cards. Now, what I'm addressing today is on the personal side. So I'm going to go over 12 points that you guys need to watch when you're applying for that increase. Now, all of these are not set in stone, but the ones that I'm going to name, the first one, you got to make sure that you follow this rule. So number 1, Navy Federal have a rule that you have to wait 91 days and 3 bank statements. So it's 91 days and 3 bank statements before you can apply for a card increase or another subsequent new credit card. Okay, so keep that in mind. If you already got a new credit card, don't even bother to apply for a increase or a new card until you pass that threshold of 91 days and 3 bank statements. Now, what I was told by a rep, they're generally looking for, if you get a credit card or a credit line increase, subsequently you are being reviewed, or you could be denied if you're doing it before 6 months. So that is what the rep told me, that if you got a new credit card and you want to increase, that generally on that card, that same card, is going to be 6 months. Okay, now if you already have other cards, you can apply for those other cards, but for that card you received, you need to wait 6 months. Now, say if you have a card and you have had a relationship with Navy Fed and you applied for the increase and you got it, you still need to wait 6 months for that card, but you can apply for subsequent cards that you already have. So keep that in mind. That's important. Now, number 2, one thing that you need to know, that the max increase that you can get at every subsequent time is $8,000. Okay, so with Navy Fed, every increase, the max that you can get is an $8,000 increase. Okay, so keep that in mind. When you go in and you apply, they'll ask you how much you want, and what I was told by the reps, it's just going to be, the maximum is $8,000. Now, they can approve you for less. You can, if you take my advice, if you get less than the $8,000, go into the system and ask for a reconsideration. You can go right there in the messages and you can request that, and maybe they can review your application and your situation and give you the full $8,000 increase. Okay, now number 3, what will improve your chances, because Navy Federal is a credit union and it's based off relationships, direct deposit helps your chances. Now, this is not etched in stone, because me myself personally, I don't have direct deposit, but it can increase your chances because they are a relationship based type of banking. So if you have direct deposit, it can increase your chances. Now, number 4, you want to make sure you have good payment history and good history with Navy Fed with their other products. If you use the pledge loan, if you got current credit cards with them, make sure that they are paid on time and you are current. If you were late recently, I would not apply. You need to give it maybe another 6 months before you apply for an increase, because you just had a situation with another product with that same banking institution. So it's just common sense that a banking institution, if you already have a late payment or some issues on some other accounts, they would not be that apt to give you an increase on their other product. So that's just common sense. Number 5, your current payment history with other credit cards. So a lot of people, I don't know why they don't know, maybe, that if you're late with another credit card, or if it's just got charged off, or if you're maxed out, guess what? They know about it, because in order to approve you for this credit line increase, they're going to do a pull. Now, here's the tip. With Navy Federal, they do use a soft pull on Equifax if you go through the app, okay, if you go or online and process it that way. But if you call over the phone, it will be a hard pull, okay, and they're going to use Equifax. So when they are checking your history and doing a soft pull or a hard pull, they're going to see what's your status on your other credit card accounts and any other accounts. So one tip, Navy Federal does use a FICO 9. So if you got a new collection, a new collection due to medical history or a medical collection, they will not judge you on that. Now, if you got a consumer collection, that's another story, then that they will judge you on. So make sure your prior payment history on your accounts and your current payment history with other credit card companies and other accounts are in good standing, because they will judge you on giving you that increase in that credit card. Now, also, Navy Fed for number 6 does have an internal credit score. Okay, so Navy Fed has their own way of judging you with their own credit score, and they do use the Equifax or TransUnion, depending on what product that you are applying for, to mix in and judge you with their internal score. It's a factor. So if you have recently got a new credit card or a loan from them, they should send you your internal credit score in the mail. If they don't send you that internal credit score, you can go into the system and through the messages request that they give you that. But that's when you applied for a product of theirs. But if you have or have not, you already have a determined internal score with Navy Federal. So I do have a video, and I'll leave that in the description, how to increase your Navy Federal internal credit score, and you can check that out. Now, number 7, income. They're gonna ask you for your income. That's very important, you guys. So you can't have a goose egg in income and expect to get a credit line increase. That's just with any banks. So your income will matter. So try to use your household income. If you have child support payments that come to you, say if you're a person at a certain age and you still working and you get Social Security, or if you have children that's getting Social Security, include all of that income that you have in your household, because income will be a judging factor. Also, number 8 is going to be employment and the type of employment. If you are a self-employed person, they may ask you for your proof of income if you ask for this credit line increase. So keep that in mind. Generally, Navy Fed with self-employed can, with a lot of institutions, raise red flags. So they may request for proof. Okay, so income is type of employment, and type of income will come into play. Okay, so keep that in mind. Also, number 9, utilization. Utilization across the board with their current credit cards you have with them, even with your other credit cards. If you are maxed out, or if you have a lot of debt on your other credit cards, I suggest that you pay that down or off. I would pay it down below or at or below 10% to be safe. And if you want to be extremely safe, I would pay it all off. Now, what you need to do is, once you pay it down, you need to let it report at that paid down status. So you want to check your credit report and make sure that your card carrier have reported that at 0 or under 10%, that it is paid down before I would apply, especially if you already have other cards with Navy Fed and you close to being maxed out, or you carrying high utilization. I would pay that down, because that will hold bearing on whether you are approved for that credit line increase or not. And number 10, debt to income. So when we talked about your income, they will be looking at, when they pull that credit report, how much debt, so versus that income. So if a person is way debted out and you have a lot of debt obligations, that is going to hold bearings on whether you're going to be approved for that credit line increase. So watch out for that, you guys. And like I said earlier, make sure you account in all your household income, because some people will just put their job income. If they only have if they have other sources, they may not include that. So include all your household income, and it will help with that debt to income ratio if you have some debts there. Now, number 11, they do look at recent hard inquiries. And so if it looks like you're fishing for credit or applying for things, this can get you denied for that increase, because it looks like you're in a desperate situation, and that's how banks judge that. So if you have recently had a ton of hard inquiries, some people just went out to purchase a car, and a lot of times dealerships will shotgun your credit for a car. Just, you might need to give it a second or some time before you apply. Now, we do have a hard inquiry removal package for free at my website, so you can pick that up and send those out and use those. Now, last but not least, number 12, overdrawn and overdraft accounts. So if you currently got an account with Navy Fed and it's overdrawn, and if you bring it current, you better watch out, okay? Make sure you give it some time. So I spoke to a rep, and they told me that holds bearing, and it just makes sense. Nobody wants to lend to a person that looks financially irresponsible or that is in a financial strength. Banks sway away from that. So if you are overdrawn on your checking, on your savings account, you need to bring that current and watch how you are always being overdrawn, if that's a habit of yours, because that can hold bearing on you being denied for a credit card increase with Navy Fed. So I hope this information was helpful. So if you like this kind of content, make sure that you subscribe to this channel and turn on your notification bell. We do have hard inquiry removal packages at my website that's free, and other removal packages if needed. And I hope to see you guys in the next video.